We now know who will be taking the reins of UNC Wilmington's athletic department this spring. Following the retirement of athletic director Jimmy Bass, the school has tapped Michael Oblinger to fill the position starting April 1st. WECT's Zach Zolan's got the details on the decision and what comes next now for the school's athletic department. Zach, Oblinger's been working in college sports now for about 15 years.
That's right, Bill. Michael Oblinger has spent the last 5 years at the University of Connecticut, where he's currently the deputy athletic director in charge of men's basketball, baseball, and also fundraising. Oblinger will officially take over as UNCW's athletic director on April 1st. During his time at UConn, the school says he raised the highest three-year fundraising total in school history from 2020 to 2022, bringing in more than $70 million. He takes over as a UNCW athletic department that's home to 19 varsity teams and has won 30 conference championships in the last 13 years. UNCW Chancellor Aswani Valetti is excited about the new hire, saying, quote, he understands the meaningful role that great athletics programs play in the life of a university. He looks forward to amplifying the winning environment already in place at UNCW, helping our Seahawks soar even higher in the years to come, end quote. UNCW will hold a press conference at 2 o'clock this afternoon to introduce Oblinger. I will be there and have the details on the search and hiring process coming up later this afternoon. Zach Solan, WECT News.